Did you know that if current trends continue, it will take 228 years for the average black family to reach the level of wealth white families own today? Despite being one of the wealthiest nations in the world, the racial wealth gap in America is persistently widening. Black wealth is about 7% of that of our racial counterparts, and blacks own only approximately 10% of businesses in the United States. We think it's time for a new approach. My name is Marshawn Dixon Jr. I'm a senior at Morehouse College and the co-founder of Black Connect, a national nonprofit organization dedicated solely to leveling the economic playing field for African Americans by increasing the number and success rate of black-owned businesses and building self-sustaining black communities. It's time that we eliminate the racial wealth gap in America. We're not waiting any longer. We need your support. Join us. Become a member of Black Connect today at blackconnect.org. Learn how to start a local or college chapter of Black Connect and download the Black Connect app for Apple and Android devices.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tyler Jackson, and I'm the president of the Tulsa chapter Black Connect. We're proud to be the only national membership and chapter-based 501c3 that is dedicated solely to eliminating the racial wealth gap in America by increasing the number and success rate of Black-owned businesses. This evening, we are excited to kick off our annual initiative, FeverPitch. FeverPitch is Black Connect's national pitch competition that was created to provide the opportunity for funding and exposure for Black entrepreneurs, who are often excluded by stringent rules that govern other pitch competitions. Due to the growth of our organization, Black Connect has established 3 local chapters that are in Tampa, New York City, and Tulsa, Oklahoma. The plan for FeverPitch was always that each chapter would host its own FeverPitch for entrepreneurs in their own respective cities, and the winners of the local competition will meet in the national competition. FeverPitch 2021 will be kicked off. FeverPitch 2021 has kicked off to a remarkable start and will be finishing up in the local competition in September in the beautiful Tampa Bay. Tulsa, Oklahoma is home of the Greenwood District that included over 10,000 Black residents that proved to serve as an antidote to the racial oppression of that time. Greenwood was so promising and so vibrant that it became to what is known in America today as Black Wall Street. With this robust history that Tulsa has, the Tulsa Black Connect chapter is doing what we can to serve our community and bring forward our future entrepreneurs. The Tulsa chapter is looking forward to hosting more events such as this and our first networking event that will take place later this year. I would like to thank the founders, co-founders, and volunteers who have worked countless hours to build our solid foundation that we have today. We will continue to grow our programs and services to reach more Black entrepreneurs and small business owners. Finally, I would like to hand it over to our host, Samuel Manning, who is the president of the New York chapter. Good luck to all the finalists, and we're happy to welcome you to the Black Connect family.
Great. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. I'm Sam Manning, and I'm the president of the New York chapter of Black Connect. Thank you for joining us today. It is our privilege to serve as the host of the Tulsa chapter first FeverPitch. The entire Black Connect family is excited to contribute to the legacy of the historic Greenwood District and the spirit of Black Wall Street by providing this opportunity to highlight and support Black entrepreneurs in Tulsa that you will meet today. For those of you who are joining for the first time, FeverPitch is an initiative curated by Black Connect that provides a platform for Black entrepreneurs and business owners across all industries and all stages of development to gain funding and other resources and exposure to potential investors, partners, and customers. FeverPitch was created for Black entrepreneurs who are often excluded by the stringent rules that govern many FeverPitch contests. Last year, FeverPitch 2020 was sponsored by Silicon Valley Bank, and our winner was McCabe Massey, founder of Financial IQ. McCabe received a $5,000 grant for her business. This year, we're shaking things up. In less than 2 years since Black Connect was founded, the organization has established 3 local chapters in Tampa, Tulsa, and New York City. So each chapter will host its own FeverPitch for entrepreneurs in their respective cities. And the winner of the chapters will compete nationally. FeverPitch 2021 was kicked off in my hometown, New York City. Today, we're in the home of Black Wall Street, and we'll finish up the local competition on September 9th in the beautiful Tampa Bay. Then on October 6th, and all 3 winners will of the local chapters in the competition will compete alongside 2 wildcard entries. They will be selected from around the country. So join Black Connect today so that you can be notified of the entries for the finals that are being accepted. Each winner of the local chapter competition will receive a $2,500 business grant, and the winner of the FeverPitch 2021 will receive a $10,000 business grant. I have to thank all of the sponsors and donors who are huge supporters of FeverPitch: Silicon Valley Bank, Braze, and Bench. We appreciate your support for Black Connect's mission, and we're looking forward to the finalists. Before we start, I want to let you know that you can get in touch with all of the entrepreneurs that you're going to meet today by emailing the Tulsa chapter at blackconnect.org. Again, that's the Tulsa chapter at blackconnect.org. I also invite everyone to support Black Connect's overarching mission of closing the racial wealth gap. To go back to our website and join Black Connect today. Just go to blackconnect.org/join. Again, that's blackconnect.org/join. It takes less than 5 minutes to sign up, and membership is open to anyone or entity anywhere in the world that supports the mission. You don't have to be a business owner to be a member of Black Connect, so we're inviting you to join today to help us close the gap and provide more opportunities for Black business owners and entrepreneurs. Now let's get started. Each finalist will have 5 minutes to present their business. After the last finalist has finished her pitch, the public will be able to vote online by text for their favorite presentation. We will provide voting information after the last presentation. While the public is casting their vote and the judges are deliberating, I will recap each presentation with pitch master and best-selling author, Pitchmaster Precious Williams, who served as our fabulous host for FeverPitch 2020. We're happy to have Precious back for us for Fever 2021. After the recap, the congressional candidate Adam Martin will join us to share his vision for Tulsa and Black America. Afterwards, we will proceed to announce the winner. So, let's all jump right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, our first finalist, our first invitee is going to be Leon Fowler.
How you doing?
Good afternoon, Leon. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing great. Yourself?
Okay, very good, very good, very good. Leon, why don't you take us in first, start up and introduce yourself today and tell us about Influencer, your business, and we'll proceed after that.
Sounds good.
You can go.
Oh, sorry, you said the PowerPoint?
You can start now, Leon.
Okay. My name is Leon Fowler. I'm the founder of Influencer. Influencer empowers small businesses by activating a community that's eager to support their growth. We've all grown up hearing about the American dream and utilized that as a way that we pursued our success, our personal success. But that me, myself, and I mentality can be summed up in a couple of cliches. Only the strongest survive. And if you're not first, then you're last. The problem with this is we've also been taught to utilize this in our business practices as well. And I'm here to tell you today that that's a lie. In fact, the opposite is the truth. And a perfect example of that being the truth is Black Wall Street. Here, Black Wall Street was a blueprint of how small businesses came together as a community and supported each other, not just by sharing their products and services, but sharing customers. The reason why it was successful is because individual siloed businesses have more of a risk at failing. In fact, you're susceptible to situations within your control and outside of your control. So situations like COVID or weather changes or your ability to market yourself properly, as well as your ability to attract new customers. Those are some of the faults of being siloed. You have to rely on a lot of things. But the Black Wall Street demonstrated how successful these individual businesses could be if they joined a community that supported each other. And 100 years later, I'm excited to say that Influencer is helping to bridge the gap of siloed businesses all across the nation. Influencer offers targeted marketing solutions to small businesses utilizing a community of shared customers. This culminates in a platform that provides greater visibility to a more relevant audience. We also provide tools that allow them to better connect with their customers as well. We're rolling this out in a three-phase implementation. The first phase is that communication piece, that ability to reach out directly to their consumers. The second phase is putting transparency to the influence that those local individuals that subscribe to these businesses bring. And the third phase is a marketplace that in turn rewards these monetary influencers who really, in fact, benefit the economy of these local businesses. Local businesses like Merrick and his Little Kingston. Merrick has a food truck that he wants to place around the city at varying times and varying locations. Influencer gives him the capabilities of creating GPS-based activities that allow everyone that subscribes to him to receive a notification. The people that subscribe to him, Jamila receives the notifications of the activities once they become active. And she's able to view these activities on a map that allows her to find that location, as well as businesses and activities that she may not know exist. She can then share that within her network. And when Merrick receives customers that came from Jamila, he then can reward her for the monetary influence that he brings. This is a common theme throughout the U.S. Small businesses, and if we focus just on Black-owned, 2.6 million small Black-owned businesses are in the U.S. And with an affordable subscription model, in order for them to take advantage of this community, we feel like this would be an opportune time for them to join. In our competition, point blank, they don't do what we do. They outprice small businesses. They don't help businesses monetize their consumers who bring them more business, and they're not interested in community. The reason why you should vote for Influencer is because you help bring us one step closer to bridging these siloed businesses across the nation into one giant community. We talk about it all the time. We need our own. We need a platform outside of social media that allows us to do business with each other. Well, it's here. And I look forward to you joining the influencer community and helping us bridge these siloed businesses all across the nation. Thank you.
Great job, Leon. Great job. Thank you for introducing Influencer. Everyone, let's go to influencer.com and download the app. Leon, I want to read to you a quote that you included in your FeverPitch application. You said, Black Wall Street was the blueprint of how, when we share customers and support each business in the community. As business owners, then we're greater than the individual success of a few. These are wise words, brother, and we can go farther together. Let me ask you a couple of questions. Are you looking for investors? If so,
I didn't hear that question. Say that one more time.
I said, let me ask you a couple of questions. Are you looking for investors? And if so, how much are you looking for? How much are you seeking?
Right. Yes, we are looking for investors. We're looking for $500,000 in seed funding in order to build an 18-month runway that allows us to build up a sales team and to work on this full time.
Great, great. And Leon, one last question. How did you get started in entrepreneurship?
I'm a third generation entrepreneur, and I caught the bug when my parents encouraged me to start my own business at the age of 12. And ever since then, I've been a terrible employee.
I like that. I like that. Well, Leon, thank you. Excellent job and good luck.
Thank you so much.
Okay, great. And our next finalist will be Miss Unity James. Next, we have the pleasure of introducing You Got the Juice, and the business will be presented by Miss Unity James. Welcome, Unity. Please introduce yourself and tell everyone about You Got the Juice. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
How now? Can you hear me now?
Okay, good.
Okay,
So start all over again. that little button again.
Hi there. Okay, so we're gonna run that back. My name is Unity. I am from Tulsa, and I am the creator of You Got the Juice. What we are about is teaching people about their bodies, understanding and learning about their bodies. And so, what I am is a cold pressed juice company. I create juices to help with various ailments. Like I started off helping out with high blood pressure, diabetes. Now I've created juices to help remove radiation from the body, juices to help boost your immune system, give you energy, post workout, pre workout juices. And within the realm of You Got the Juice, I also teach yoga. I teach meditation because I understand that the body is more than just one thing, more than just what you eat. It's what you listen to, it's what you watch, it's the thoughts that you think. And so through helping my mother, I started this to create. I created this because I was seeing how ill my mother was getting when she was eating, and she would be sleeping almost in a like comatose state. And so what I began to do, I was like, Mommy, I got something I want you to try. I began researching and studying about different things that could just help with diabetes and high blood pressure. And when I began to research, I began to learn so much when it comes to the body, that it's not just about like I said, not just about what you're eating. It's the music you listen to, it's what you watch, it's all of your senses. And so I created this building, this business. You Got the Juice, about, you have the power, you have the ability, with dedication, with time, with just patience, to be able to heal from these different ailments and things that people are struggling with. And so with my mom juicing, she was able to, within 2 weeks, she couldn't do juice and medication. She had to choose between the two. And so with her doing juice, she had energy, her hair was growing back, she was losing weight. She was up at 11:30 at night asking me how to come over and help her move furniture. And so people just started to see how great she was doing, and they were like, well, what could I do? How do I get these results? And so I just started juicing for people in the community. And like initially it was just a hobby that I was doing, and then it became, wow, no, this is really helpful. The calls and all the information people were letting me know about was telling me how much this juice was helping them. And so I also have a presentation, a slideshow, just to kind of show you guys, because what I'm wanting to do with You Got the Juice is to I have a truck that I want to renovate, and I want the community to come together and help to renovate this truck, to show that you may be given a bad bill of health. This truck, it looks beat down, but with dedication, with time, with patience, with the right tools and the right people helping, it's going to turn in something that's going to be of great magnitude for our community. So if I can pull up the slide here to share my screen. Just a second. Okay, and our slogan is You Got the Juice, loving you to life, one bottle at a time. Because with one bottle, we get to start the conversation of different things that people didn't even know they have in their home that could already be of healing nature. Fruits, vegetables, herbs, things of this nature. So loving you to life, one bottle at a time. It's a statement that I'm passionate about. It is becoming apparent that most of us have not been taught to care for ourselves in areas that really matter. Priorities such as physical, mental, and emotional health are too often overlooked when it comes to our busy daily lives. And as a community, it's time to heal. With You Got the Juice, we want to change the narrative. For every problem, there is a solution. You Got the Juice Co. Is a gateway to understanding health better. In North Tulsa and many cities across the U.S. where Black and brown people make up the majority, it can be seen and understood that healthy food is limited or non-existent in those neighborhoods. And here's where You Got the Juice can help. According to the Urban Food Project, the program of Economic Redevelopment Group of Birmingham, 88,000 Birmingham residents are living in areas that have been designated food deserts, and almost all of the residents are Black or Latino. The term food desert, as defined by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, as a community that meets any of the number of criteria that limits residents across the access to healthy food. But a growing number of researchers are pushing back against that definition as a lazy shorthand. Here's where You Got the Juice can help. Health is wealth. And without our health, life becomes more difficult to enjoy and live. And let's be honest, most people aren't eating 10 salads in a week, let alone a day. One emerald juice is equivalent to 10 salads. Products like juice, fruit, and other nutrition vegan foods are pivotal, providing communities with not only great food that is great for them, but a comfortable place where families and individuals can learn about their bodies in a fun atmosphere and in a language they understand is also important. So with the You Got the Juice truck, what we're doing is giving people access to fruits, vegetables, nutritious food, juice right here. Like I said, one bottle is equivalent to 10 salads, which most people aren't even getting in a day, let alone a lifetime. And so here I also have just the vision of the truck. This is where we are right now. Sorry for the blur, but this is the inside of the truck. If we equate this to the body, many people are struggling health-wise. Their intestines, their hearts, their kidneys, their livers, they are very struggling. And so when people can't get up to focus on their dreams because their bodies are so ridden with ailments, it makes it really hard for the community to thrive. And so tackling different and various health issues within our community is going to be, very pivotal for people to even be able to get up enough energy, to get up enough thought to be able to create what it is they want. And so I believe starting with health is a conversation that's overlooked, but it's one that we definitely need to address and to tackle head on.
Great. Well, Unity, wow, I really enjoyed learning about your business. Proper nutrition is key for maintaining good health and boosting the immune system.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
How can I get the juice here in New York City?
In New York City, will be, after we get these trucks going, I want to have at least a couple trucks in every major city. Because I also know how hard it is. People want to eat healthy. They want to change their lives. But when you go out in the world, it's like you're bombarded with every temptation under the sun. So having trucks where people will be, walking and just be on the go, and then even expanding and having bicycles, with freezers on the front, so we can just meet people where they are. So we'll be like, hey, you are not alone out here. We got your back,
So
soon
great,
we're gonna, we're going to be coming to a city near you very soon.
Okay, good. And Unity, you're creating a buzz. The audience wants you to hold up the bottle.
And I have other bottles as well right here, other juices as well. If you go to my site, yougotthejuice.com, I have a variety of different flavors. If you're in Oklahoma City, I travel down there to the Northeast Oklahoma Farmers Market. Here in Tulsa, just call or go to the website and you can order there. And like I said, I do juice parties. So if you guys want to bring me in to host a class, to teach you how to cook nutritious food in your house, to lower your grocery bill, because that in and of itself is a conversation. People go to the grocery store and spill hundreds of dollars. I'm like, you can get all that for $60 if you learn how to shop in the produce section. And this is where your life comes from. This is where your energy, this is where the source comes from. And so I've traveled all across the United States, hosting what I call juice parties and doing this very thing, teaching people how to juice, cooking meals that they already are aware of, but just teaching them how to use different alternatives and how to cook vegetables in a way that their palates are going to love. And then I teach about yoga. Then I teach about meditation. I teach about where these things come from. So
great. One last question. Okay, great, Unity. One last question. How much is it going to cost you to get your truck up and running? And are you looking for investors?
I am looking for investors. I also have a GoFundMe where I'm looking to raise $20,000 to get the truck up, running, and to hire a couple employees to help with the maintenance, because, as an entrepreneur, you start off, everything is you. So with $20,000, that allows me to get the truck going, and also, like I said, hire employees so that we can function at the capacity, because where we go, we sell out, because people feel so great. They tell their friends, family. So
you have a GoFundMe right now?
Yes, I do have a GoFundMe. It's on my Instagram.
Okay, great.
You Got the Juice 918. That's my Instagram. The link in the bio is where you can find the GoFundMe.
Great. Unity, again, thank you so much. Very informative. We really appreciate you, and good luck.
Yes. Thank you very much.
You. Okay. Great, great. Thank you. And next, we have the pleasure of introducing Level Up Facial Bar. And the business will be presented by Miss Courtney Hill. Welcome, Courtney. And I'm going to count off 1, 2, 3. Then there's going to be the minute. That's going to be the go of your 5 minutes, okay? So please introduce yourself and tell everyone about Level Up. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, everybody. My name is Courtney, and I'm the founder and owner of Level Up Facial Bar here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Level Up Facial Bar was created to personalize skincare and provide accessible solutions for men and women of all skin types, but primarily skin of color. Level Up Facial Bar wants to provide a fun, relaxing, and educational experience to each and every client. So my educational background is I have a bachelor's in chemistry. I have a master's degree in medical science from Hampton University. Go Pirates. I'm a licensed esthetician, and I'm certified in corrective chemical peels, multicultural skin and facial modalities, microchanneling, and non-laser hair removal. I also work a part-time job in the evening as a pathology assistant in the lab, and most of our specimens come from the surrounding dermatologist offices here in Tulsa. So I'll get a specimen from the dermatologist, and I get to analyze that specimen to determine whether there's basal cell carcinoma, squamous cell carcinoma, melanoma, alopecia, actinic keratosis, and various things like that that occur in the skin. So level 1, Level Up Facial Bar would like to break the rules of a traditional spa visit and provide effective facials in about 30 minutes, but we can also provide them in 60 minutes if needed. All services will be performed by licensed professionals whose primary goal will be to love on your face. The problem with that is currently in Tulsa, there is no availability for groups to gather and socialize while receiving affordable and effective facial services at the same time in a non-traditional setting. So Level Up Facial Bar has a solution. I want to provide a larger space to accommodate multiple clients simultaneously in a fun and social environment while delivering affordable and effective skincare options. Level 2, I want to expand. Level Up Facial Bar started in June of 2020. I'm currently at 133 square feet of space. And so I'm moving toward a more open facial bar concept, and I'm looking for 3,500 square feet of space. So just a quick preview of what Level Up Facial Bar currently looks like now and what you get when you come to Level Up Facial Bar. So here is the ambiance when you come into the facility, if I can see that. And then we'll have music playing in the background. So just come into that atmosphere, but then amping that up to provide more chairs and more spaces for people to come get their facial services. So what is an open facial bar? An open facial bar has been trending in the East and West Coast since about 2013. The concept is very similar to having a dry bar location, except the focus is providing affordable and effective treatments with minimal downtime to your face. It's perfect for anyone needing a quick fix, a boost before a special event, or just needing some relaxation on a 30-minute lunch break. It's a good environment for anyone wanting to book facials with 2 or more people at the same time and enjoy yourselves. The dry bar locations have soared over the last few years, and I would like to take that same concept and expand with several locations, providing job opportunities for so many others. So the statistics, the dry bar revenue in 2010 was at 1.5 million. 2013, it reached to 39 million. The dry bar locations in 2016 started at 66 locations in 11 states. And in 2018, they now have 100 locations and 3,000 employees. So level 3, products and services from Level Up Facial Bar. We would offer 30-minute facials starting at $39. Facial services include chemical peels, enzyme peels, light therapy, microdermabrasion, oxygen treatments, and microchanneling. And we'll also offer waxing services for the face and non-laser hair removal services. We'll be providing answers and solutions to address any specific skin concerns, followed by a 30 or 60-minute premium facial by a licensed care professional. And we'll also provide education training on ingredients, products, and facial modalities for skin of color to clients and staff. Level 4, social media and the community. Level Up Facial Bar is very excited to be introducing this concept to Tulsa. We want to be known for the best facials in town, and we want to have a new happening and hotspot for people to come and hang out at and learn about products and get educated on their skin. An open facial bar concept will help bring the community together, provide job opportunities, and partner with the community to allow intern and externships. Currently, I'm on Facebook and Instagram, And look for me on flyers on the Tulsa University basketball flyers coming up in the fall. I'll be advertising on there, and look for specials and promotions. And I've also partnered with Dining for Charities. In the month of June, we did Greenwood Cultural Center, and 50% of the proceeds that I made from my business were donated to Greenwood Cultural Center. Level 5, the business model. Level Up Facial Bar currently offers memberships. We would like to add a medical director to our facility for those who have more advanced skincare issues and concerns, so that we can order medical grade products and medical grade equipment. We will provide education and training, and we have healthcare professionals also on board who will talk about women's health, mental health, and just general health overall. We have payment plan options available, and we're going to do upfront package deals and discounts. The target market is men and women in the Tulsa community and surrounding areas. And moving forward, we want to hire a marketing team, upgrade our booking system, build out for our building, equipment and uniform, payroll for estheticians, and eventually get a specific skin of color line for Level Up Facial Bar. And so Level Up Facial Bar is moving away from a traditional spa experience, opening the floor for an open facial bar, providing a fun and upbeat environment. We were providing education and training on how to effectively treat skin of color, and we'll be able to provide jobs for those coming out of aesthetic school needing jobs.
Great,
Thank you.
Okay, great. Beautiful, Courtney. We really appreciate that. Congratulations. And congratulations on being an HBCU grad. Our co-founder is also, who you're going to hear from later, was also a Morehouse man. So thanks for showing up in your space. We appreciate that. A couple of questions for you. Do you provide this service for men at this time?
Yes, it's for men and women. So I have a good variety of men in my clientele right now. So a lot of my men have beards, but this whole experience and environment is going to be for men and women, and definitely targeting in people's skin of color.
Great. And one more question. What's the number one skin issue that you see with people of color?
I see people of color with hyperpigmentation from getting the laser hair removal treatments. And those treatments are not good for skin of color because they leave the hyperpigmentation, the coarse hair. And so I'm doing a lot of treatment with that with my non-laser hair removal service. And all of my clients are loving it and getting excellent results.
Beautiful. That's good to know. And last question. How often should someone get a professional facial?
If they're working on skincare issues, I recommend every 2 weeks. If they're just wanting to come get something relaxing and exciting, I recommend once a month just to keep up with the skincare routine. Plus, what you do at home is also very, very important because I can do so much in here, but you also have to have a wonderful skincare routine at the home, which I go through and discuss in very good detail and provide so they can get the results they need.
Excellent. Are you looking for investors? And if so, how much are you seeking?
Yes, I'm looking for investors. So I need to pay my medical director. I need to hire about 6 to 8 more estheticians to get more chairs into the facility in the bigger building. So I'm looking for maybe about $500,000 or more just to get started, to get the space nice and how I need it to be and be able to hire people, accordingly.
Great. Well, Courtney, thank you again. Excellent job and good luck.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, we have the pleasure of introducing Black Wall Street Market, and the businesses will be presented by Ms. Billy Parker. Welcome, Billy. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm
Very
blessed.
Good. So, Billy, please introduce yourself and tell everyone about the Black Wall Street Market. I'm going to count you down for your 5 minutes. You ready?
Yes.
2, 1, go.
Hello, everybody. My name is Billy Parker, the owner of Black Wall Street Market in North Tulsa, 5616 North Osage Drive. I'm on a 3-acre farm. I purchased a 3-acre farm probably in 2017, and because of our need for fresh foods in a deserted area in North Tulsa. We didn't have a grocery store, but we have one now, thank God. And it just opened up. It's called Oasis. But I'm out here right now I have a hoop house. I'll show you this as we walk inside. I'm outside, but you all know it's warm, but it's beautiful. So I wanted to present you with the hoop house right here inside. Just look at it. I'm just showing you a little bit of it right here. It's warmer inside, but this is what we're working with in here. If you could see that. And it's a 40 by 100 hoop house. And we have we have tillers too that we need to get fixed. That's why I'm on this program right now to help with the work out here. We have a 3-acre farm, and look how beautiful it is. It's beautiful out here. We just need volunteers to come out and help with it. We have watermelons and okra growing in the back there. And we have some tomatoes here. We have a squash here that's going on. So what I'm about is I bought this in 2017. And it's also a community pride farmers market and also Black Wall Street market, where we get together with community and we do this ourselves. Black Wall Street was a place where we all pitched in together and did what we needed to do to get it done. It wasn't with government or it was just the community. So I love my community, and that's what I'm about, out here now. So we're gonna go into the building, but my color is red, black, and green, as you all can see. That's African colors. And I might be moving too fast, but we're gonna go inside and to show you what we're working with in here. And we have a store. I teach our history called Heritage. This is our store inside. We have all kind of African jewelry and stuff like that. And let me let you see that. Some of it all in. So this is some of the jewelry I make. This is an ankh. You all don't know, an ankh is the original cross. I don't know if you can see that, but an ankh is the original cross.
Billy, just speak up a little so we can hear you clearly. Speak up a little bit more. Keep going.
Okay, can you hear me now?
A little bit louder, a little louder. Put the phone too closer to you.
Right here?
Okay, good. A little bit louder.
Right,
yes.
Okay.
Move your hand from the side. You might be blocking the microphone. Move your hand from the side.
Okay. We're here inside of the Black. Can you hear me now?
A little bit louder.
We are here inside of the Black Wall Street Market. Can you hear that?
So Billy, we're losing the signal.
So I guess I'll just go back outside.
Right. Okay, go ahead back outside and finish up. Can you hear me now? Yes, excellent, Billy. Yes, excellent. Better? Can you hear me better? Yes, we can. Yes. Okay, I'm here, and what my purpose is, we're going to tell children how to. Okay. We're trying to get Billy back. I think we might have some technical difficulty. Those gremlins are moving along again. So just hold on, community. Hold on, Black Connect community. As we get that connection again, we have people working behind the scenes. We have some great people working behind the scenes. Ashley is just doing a tremendous job. Okay, can you hear me now? Here she is. Yes. Go ahead. Okay. Go ahead, Billy. Yes. I'm sorry, I was cut off. So my purpose here is to teach our children how to grow their own vegetables. And so you can come out and get a 4x10 plot. And we teach you how to, we grow from the beginning to the end. And we also learn to teach the kids how to can. We're going to be doing ceramics. We're going to have a museum soon, a Black Wall Street museum. And what we teach is our history, heritage, and culture. Every year, I'm in the 9th year of the 9th annual Black Wall Street Heritage and History Festival that we give every year. And we also give a Daishiki Fest out here. If you all don't know what a Daishiki is, you all need to learn. That'll be your first thing to look into. I love it.
So the Daishiki is our culture, and if we don't keep our culture, then we will never, that's one of our cultures. So we teach our children, we teach them, and we have books and oils and lotions and handmade, all kind of stuff. So I'm not a good speaker, but I know this is what we need out here. So
Billy,
can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Thank you so much, Billy. Thank you so much. I love your space. I love the fact that you're teaching children how to grow vegetables and eat healthy. Billy, in your application, let me read something to you. In your application, you said, I'm a Black woman that loves my community And all my life has been focused on developing and helping and giving and serving my Black community because I'm very proud of my race, culture, history, and heritage. And I want to say that, Billy, we are proud of you and thank you very much for all of your work and all that you can done and can continue to do your entrepreneurship for the benefit of Tulsa, the Tulsa community. And you are
Thank
truly a
you.
gem. You're truly a gem,
Thank you.
Billy. And Billy,
Thank you.
you have degrees in accounting and business from Langston University, and you have been in
Yes.
business since you were in the 4th grade. You started when you
Oh,
were in the 4th
yeah.
grade.
Yeah, I was selling popcorn balls,
You were
4th
selling
grade.
popcorn balls. Okay,
Yes,
very
I
healthy
did.
still.
And
Still
I'm
very
from a
healthy.
family with entrepreneurs all in my family. You know what?
Excellent.
Everybody worked for themselves. So
Excellent.
I had a family with their own business.
Excellent. Last question, Billy. What advice would you give someone who wants to start out in their business?
Wow, you have to like what you're doing. Whatever business
Excellent.
you have to like it and love. Really, you have to love it because this is a 24-hour. 48. 3. You got to put your whole life into it and love what you're doing.
Excellent, Billy. Thank you so much for speaking from your heart, and it was heartfelt and a warm presentation. Thank you and
Thank
good
you.
luck.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Okay, and thanks again, Billy, and good luck. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are off to the voting process. It's now time for the hard part to begin, the voting for the winner. You can vote online if you turn on to blackconnect.org and scroll down the page, and you can vote from there. If you're watching on YouTube, the link to vote is in the chat. So I'm going to repeat that again. If you're voting online, you can go to blackconnect.org and scroll down. Or if you're watching on YouTube, the link to vote is on the chat. While everyone is getting those votes in, it is my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce a special member of the Black Connect family. She's our resident expert. She's a 13-time national pitch champion, an Amazon best-selling author, and she also served as the host for FeverPitch 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm thrilled to welcome back Precious Williams. Precious, you are an expert. You're an expert, Precious.
You know how we do, yes.
You've trained people in the industry and the art and the skill and the technique of pitching. You
Yes,
yourself appeared on Shark Tank. You've
yes.
helped your clients to
Some of
appear
my
on
clients
Shark
have
Tank.
too.
Right. And you have written 3 books on the subject, which we'll
Yes.
talk about a little bit later.
Right.
So let's talk about the finalists, Precious. You and I, let's talk about them. What stood out to you for the first finalist, Leon Fowler, with Influenza? What struck out the most to you about Leon's presentation? What are his strengths? What are his weaknesses?
That I wrote a whole page on you. All of got a full page. What stood out to me is how he started. And he talked to, about Tulsa and everything. And I thought that was great, but I wanted to hear more about his company. And we can talk about Tulsa as we go through. What I really, really loved about him is he brought the human aspect to the story, and I love that he has facts, his figures, and statistics were on point. He talked about what his business model is and how they will make money, and I love the fact that he said we're going to own our own platform. We can't be on everybody else's platform. We can build our own, which is part of what Tulsa really was about. Building the community, sharing the resources, sharing the clients, and just keeping it all in-house. And I love that he said that.
Excellent, Precious. Thank you so much.
Let me give it up for a brother who didn't even have the slides, and I totally understood what he was doing. Can we give it up? Because things happen when you're pitching, and you just have to adapt.
Technology. Now, Precious, our next contestant was Unity James. She had the juice company.
She had the juice. She had the sauce. What I really loved about Unity with You Got the Juice is that she brought great statistics. She talked about something I never heard of: pre-workout juices, post-workout juices. And she also brought a more holistic approach. It's not just the juices, everything that goes into the body from what you hear, what you see. I love that she talked about her mom. And it really was a personal story because a lot of us have seen our grandparents and our parents maybe not eat the best, and it caught up to them in the end. And she wants to prevent that in her community, in the community at large. What I would love to see more from her is who are her competitors, indirect or direct competitors? What is her true go-to-market strategy? And I wanted a SWOT analysis. But overall, I thought she did a great job in educating me on things that I did not even know. I see juice places all the time, and I never go in because I don't even know what it's going to taste like. But with her, I felt like it wasn't just people just standing there just making juices with no care. It's like, no, we need this in our community and we need to take it to a greater community.
Excellent, Precious. Excellent. Thank you for that feedback. And now,
Mhm.
Precious, our third contestant was Courtney, Level Up Facial Bar. Level Up Facial Bar. What
You
do
know
you see
what,
as
Courtney?
Courtney's strengths and some of her weaknesses?
Oh my goodness. Courtney came with it. And you know what? I really loved her pitch because I knew what her quality. She dropped those credentials on us quickly. Do you hear me? I love the fact that she said it's for men and it's for men and women, but especially men and women of color. She gave us her background, her credentials. She has her degree in chemistry, what she has a part-time job, the other things that she brings to the table as far as really understanding her craft. I love the fact that she told us what she plans to do with her investment, where she is right now to where she wants to go with a bigger space. She explained what an open facial bar was. I was like, man, I didn't even know. And can we keep it a buck? When she talked about dry bar, which I think is hair, and applying that same thing to face, I was like, girl, get it, get it, get it. I was feeling you. I was feeling her, and I love the fact that even though no one showed, like, I know that you got the juice show slides, but I love the fact that I was able to see what her with the bar
The
looked like.
space.
I
The
was
space.
loving that, and so I really. I know she brought in the facts, figures, statistics. I just really thought hers was cohesive. I got it from beginning to end.
Excellent, excellent, Precious. Precious, thank you on that. And Precious, our last and final pitch person was Miss
Billy,
Billy. Billy, right? Billy did it very good. What were some
Billy.
of her weaknesses? Billy Parker. What were some of her weaknesses
I
and
think
some of her
that
strengths?
Okay, so I'm gonna go with the strings first. First of all, I felt like she took us on a journey of when she bought the farm in 2017 and showed us the inside of what's really going on, making tomatoes and all this other kind of stuff. And I was like, "Ooh, I want some of that too." I love the fact that she cares so much about the community that she didn't just talk about it; she was about it. What I would have loved to have heard is when you answered the question about her background, you were like, you did this, and it was in her application. I was like, I would love to have heard that because what it sounded like is a woman just bought a farm. And it's like, no, this is for our community to teach people to eat better and things like that. And so we were so much told about the story of buying it and what it does that we weren't really taught about what's the business model, how are you going to make money, what do you need, what do you need investment for? These are the things I would have liked to have known and more of her background. But overall, I like to thank her for taking us inside to see what we normally don't get to see. So
Hey,
thank you,
man, that was
Billy.
great. Great, 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 great. Now, Precious, thank you so much. The insight, the feedback that you have provided will hopefully help our finalists refine and continually improve upon their presentations and get one step closer to achieving their goals. In fact, Black Connect is providing each of the finalists a copy of your new book, Pitching for Profit. Precious,
Yes.
why don't you do me a favor? Take a few minutes, tell me about your book and the upcoming projects that you have, and let people know how we can get in touch with you, your
Okay.
Instagram, your website, all that good stuff.
You know, I'm gonna
Thank you,
give it to
Precious.
you.
We
I'm gonna give it
appreciate you.
to you. I'm gonna give it to you. Hey, everybody. My name is Precious Williams. I'm the proud founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious. And I literally teach the art and science of the most killer elevator pitches, media pitches, investor pitches, speaker pitches, sales pitches, and investor pitches. As a 13-time national elevator pitch champion who's appeared on Shark Tank along with 7 of our clients, I have taught my clients how to, if they're speakers, how to get paid speaking engagements at big corporations. I've taught them how to launch their next beautiful now, their books, products, services, and everything like that. A 3-time #1 best-selling author. So my books are teaching you how to pitch, the psychology behind pitching, how to create your own perfect pitch that will attract your target audience and get them to buy now. My 3rd book is called Pitching for Profit. And so once you understand how to pitch, you can monetize your network, you can build and rebuild your network, get into other networks, create your own lane to where people are just coming to you and they're not seeking anybody else. You are the only choice that matters. I'm from the inner city of St. Louis, Missouri. I wasn't supposed to be this far. I've been in movies and documentaries. I'm like an Instagram thotty. I don't catch feelings, I catch flights because I'm flying here and there to speak. LinkedIn, Google, and Microsoft are my biggest clients. I work with individual speakers and entrepreneurs. to make sure that they're able to fight the big boys and then have them come to them because they're doing something that's incredible in the marketplace. So my books are Bad Bitches and Power Pitches for women entrepreneurs and speakers only, Bad Bitches and Power Pitches, the workbook, and then Pitching for Profit, the Bad Bitches playbook to turn conversations into currency, which means that it's not just cash, because I want y'all to be like NBA Youngboy, never broke again. I want y'all to be like, one call, that's all. And it's the power of your network. So if you have the right network, you're never going to be broke. You can make one call, you can make things happen. And the ways to get in contact with me, my website is www.perfectpitchesbyprecious.com. On LinkedIn, I am Precious L. Williams Killer Pitchmaster. On Facebook, I am at Perfect Pitch P. On Twitter, I am at Perfect Pitch P. On Instagram, I'm at Perfect Pitches P. On YouTube, my channel is Perfect Pitches by Precious. On LinkedIn, I have a live show every Sunday called Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster. And for those of you who doubt the power of pitching, I was on a Zoom call today with an ex-professional athlete and someone who works at Google as an executive in the global space. So I'm still Black on both sides. There's nothing light-skinned about me. I come in as you see me. No one gives me problems and tells me I need to dress and act a certain way. So I've never been a great employee, but I'm a great boss. So I appreciate being here with you all. Take your pitches to the next level. And I think that for you all to come out tonight and do what you do, y'all slayed. And there are people who are watching like, man, I couldn't even do that. Be proud of yourselves. There's a 13-time champion. There's one pitch competition I did not win. And you know what? I learned a lot from that. And I want you all to know that go after the investors, get media attention if you can, and build your network so that they're pitching for you in spaces you never even dreamed of.
So much. Thank you so much. Our testants are going to get a copy of your book, but more important, they heard from your heart. They heard from your experience, your live story, and I appreciate that. Precious, thank you so much. And we're going to see you again soon, Precious.
Of course,
very much. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Black Connect. Mwah.
Appreciate you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce, and I have the honor and the pleasure of introducing our guest speaker. Our guest speaker is Mr. Adam Martin. Adam is a candidate for Congress in Oklahoma, in Oklahoma's 1st district. Adam is running for office, which will be historic if he's successful. He will be the first African American to represent the district. Adam is a graduate of Oklahoma State University with degrees in history and sociology. His purpose is to serve others, and his goal is obtaining a law degree while furthering his political career and working to rebuild and strengthen Tulsa's Black community and building successful Black Americans and leaders. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to welcome. If he's here on the screen, we might be having some technical difficulties. Those gremlins are back in our wires again. So we might be having some technical difficulties to get him in. It looks like he's coming in soon for our guest speaker. Hold on, audience.
All right. Can you guys hear me?
Yes. There you go, Adam. How are you?
Okay?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear. Very good.
Can
Very
you,
good.
Can
Adam,
you see me and hear me okay?
We can see you. Yes. And we can hear you. Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right.
He's freezing.
Well,
Adam, I just gave an introduction.
Thank you guys for.
Yes. Turn your volume up.
Yeah, I heard everything. I heard everything. Can you still hear?
We still can hear you. Take it away, Adam.
All right. Well, I just wanted to start off by telling you guys I'm thankful to be here. I got to hear all you guys amazing your pitches and for your business and your proposals, and it just had me thinking of why I got into this race. Why I got into this race is because I can see us really getting to this thing and really putting people that look like us in position to really do special and powerful things. To start off, I won't keep you guys too long, is I'm from Wagner, Oklahoma. Growing up in Wagner, I knew it was redlined. And if you don't know what redlining is, you had the African Americans here and you had the white counterparts over here. And so growing up in that type of environment, I understood from a very young age that the odds were very much stacked against me. But with a great family that was determined to truly push me to be better than what I could ever be, I saw all the the hurt and the pain that happened in my community. But I was always the young kid that always asked the question why, and I was always the kid that was willing to go above and beyond to do better than what I saw around me. And so ending up, in high school and being an athlete, and then ended up going to Oklahoma State, none of those things were planned. I didn't understand how I was going to do it, but I had the goal in mind that if I kept God first, that God would lead me through this path of uncertainty. And that definitely happened. I ended up going to Oklahoma State my sophomore year. And there's an article out over everything that went on during my time at Oklahoma State, but I lived out of my car. And as I lived out of my car, it was, it's not something that I boast about, but it's something that I definitely I cherish. I cherish that because it showed me who I was. It showed me that if I truly believe in God, if is my faith really strong, and in that moment, I came out victorious nevertheless, because I ended up leaving with 2 degrees and getting ready to, and got accepted into law school right after I left. But I didn't take those law school acceptances. One was in California to be exact, but I didn't take it because the COVID had started last year. And, I ended up here in Tulsa. And where I'm getting at is when I ended up here in Tulsa, I grew up in Wagner, so Tulsa was never far from me at all. And so I grew up understanding and learning about at that time, they called it a race massacre over there in Greenwood in 1921. And I grew up hearing about it, but not understanding truly what it all entailed until I got older. And then being a history major at Oklahoma State, I kind of entwined myself in understanding my history and understanding what happened in this place that truly put my people behind, because I've always wondered what was the reason that really held us back, and learning that history and understanding that history was actually right in your backyard, Adam, and you just, the school system didn't want to teach that. They didn't want to tell us that part of the story. And so I cherish being a congressional district candidate for this district of Tulsa, Wagner, Bartlesville, and Broken Arrow, and all the counties that are around us. This is a big congressional district. And I truly want to resemble the faith of our ancestors that have gone along before us, that have paved the way for me to be in this position. Because if it wasn't for them in 1921 having the dream to truly go about it, in the manner of what they went at it about, to really make Greenwood what it was, I don't think we would truly see the moment that we're in right now is strong. But it's strong because of what they did, and in the moment, in the legacy that they left for us to see, that they didn't give up, they didn't quit. And so as I hear you guys' speeches and talking about your businesses, it gets me so elated and so excited, because that is truly what I want to make sure that we're bringing to Tulsa. I want to make sure that's what I am backing on day one if I am elected in office, that we are not just for the average folks, but we are for the ones that have been left behind. And I hope that as you guys hear me speak today, that you gain an understanding that this guy truly not only is giving a pitch or talking about what he wants to do on his platform, but I am standing right along with you. And also with Black Connect and what you guys are doing to bring a voice for all Oklahomans and all around the country. That means a lot to me, that we are actually gaining some ground on getting our own platform. And that's amazing. And where we are in this moment, we can only really take advantage of it. And I speak on that a lot, is to take advantage of the moment. And when we look at Greenwood and Black Wall Street, all eyes are on Tulsa right now, like never before. And, we want to make sure that our businesses are starting to grow. We want to make sure that we're putting money into hands that these descendants that were really hurt in a major way. And so I want to commend and put my hand out there and tell you guys that I want to stand right with you guys. All 4 of you guys that spoke about your businesses, I truly, that gets me excited. I hope I can get to meet you guys. And as we get along this thing, it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be well worth it. So I want to thank you guys again for allowing me to come on here and to speak because what you guys are doing is special, and our next generation is watching. And I couldn't be more excited to have you guys and to be a part of you guys. And I hope you guys accept me as an advocate for you guys as well along this new journey that I am embarking on. Because next November we hope we can get a win, but that win won't just be for me, but it will be for we the people, and all of you guys as well. So thank you guys again.
Adam, thank you so much. Adam Martin, congressional candidate. Adam, thank you for sharing your story, your perspective with us today. And let the people know how we can get in touch with you and support your campaign. And again, thank you and wish you every success in your bid. Let us know how we can get in touch with you, Adam, and support your campaign.
Okay.
Through your social media,
so
website.
Right now, our website should be up. Yeah, the website should be up by next Monday, because my AgBlue and FEC all just got approved yesterday, and so the website is already done. We just got to go ahead and pay.
Excellent. Adam, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you for your warm words and your heartfelt words. Again, thank you so much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you. Now is that moment, the time where we introduce the winner, which everyone's been waiting for. And it's my honor to bring back to the stage Mr. Tyler Johnson. He's the president of the Tulsa chapter here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And he's going to announce the winner. Tyler, take it away.
Thank you, Sam. Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are all enjoying tonight's event. Before I announce the winner, I'd like to congratulate the great businesses and business owners that we've learned about today. It's taken a lot of courage and confidence to do what you guys did today, and we are thankful for you and Black Connect platform that gives us this opportunity to contribute to the legacy of Wall Street. The unfortunate truth is that the death and destruction of Black people and Black-owned businesses that acquired in Tulsa in 1921 was not an isolated incident. Targeted violence and political maneuvering against Black communities have been documented from far back as around 1863. The destruction and displacement seen in Tulsa happened in various ways to the Black community across the country. These acts of racial violence uprooted the seeds of generational wealth that were being planted and shaped the economic inequalities that persist to this today. But all of us can play a part in closing the racial wealth gap and leveling the economic playing field in this country, and we invite you to join us here at the Black Connect family. With that being said, we will continue to work with each of the 4 finalists and connect them with the resources that move them further in the entrepreneurship journey. And now for your winner. The winner of FeverPitch 2021 Tulsa is Miss Courtney Hill with Level Up Facial Bar. That was a great presentation. That was amazing. I'm probably gonna have to go get a facial myself, honestly. So you're out here in Tulsa, so I'm definitely gonna make my way in to see what you were talking about.
Excellent,
congratulations.
Excellent. Thank you, Tyler, the chapter president for Tulsa, Oklahoma, and congratulations, Courtney. An amazing event.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Courtney, to all the finalists. Excellent job done. Black Connect will continue to work with you and support your business. To all the finalists, I have to give a shout out to Black Connect, to the co-founder, Ms. Angela Margette, who's behind the scenes, who created FeverPitch. Again, we haven't already done so. Thank you to blackconnect.org today. What we're asking you to do is go to our website and join, blackconnect.org/join. Remember, you don't have to be a business owner to join. You just have to support the mission. Thank you, Tyler, president of the Tulsa, Oklahoma chapter, for all your efforts in putting this event together. And again, thank you, Courtney. And for information on joining the Tulsa chapter, you can email tulsachapter@blackconnect.org. That's again, tulsachapter@blackconnect.org. We will also be launching a Black Connect podcast very soon. So if you want to get involved in the podcast, visit blackconnect.org/podcast. That's blackconnect.org/podcast. And to donate to Black Connect, visit blackconnect.org/donate. And once again, blackconnect.org/donate. Again, thank you to everyone. Thank you, Courtney. Congratulations. Good night and God bless. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Okay.